Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. Once again, we're at this kind of different setup here. We're obviously going to be doing a declutter video, but today is going to be my skincare, hair care, and body care. I figured we'd start out with skincare because I feel like for some reason this is one of my least threatening categories because, oh boy, when we get to hair care, this is like, hair care is the reason we're doing this video. So we're going to start a little bit easier. We've got some favorites here. I don't actually own a lot of skincare products, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. So let's jump into it. First up, we have these makeup removing wipes. I don't use these every day. I really just keep these in my vanity for filming purposes for the most part, and then every now and then I'll use one just when I'm getting ready, if I'm like cleaning up a eyeshadow line or something to make it a little bit sharper. But I really don't like to use makeup wipes. I think they're harsh on my face, and also it's just pretty wasteful if you use them every day. But I do have both of these. I don't have a clue where these came from, but they're pretty good for just removing swatches from my arms. I think I maybe just needed these like in a pinch or something. I know I have another pack of these as well that I also needed in a pinch from CVS. I don't know where they're at right now, but I'm going to be keeping all of them just because I'll use them up. But I did want to mention that this one from Bliss, I actually really like these. They're very gentle, but they get the job done, and they're cruelty free, so that's a plus, of course. Now I do want to say, you'll see I do have some non-cruelty free brands, especially in my hair care, body care, and skincare. I don't really purchase non-cruelty free makeup products, but I will get into that a little bit more. But basically the gist of that is that I really think about my makeup as like optional. Like I just, I just buy it because I like it. But for some products, specifically in skincare and hair care and body care, I find that my options are a lot more limited with that. I know that there have been a lot more companies to come out, but just a general like blanket statement is that I know that I do have some non-cruelty free brands, and I do try and opt for cruelty free brands when I can. So that's just like the disclaimer on this video, is that there are going to be some brands that are not, that are featured. Okay, we're keeping these. Next up, I have this sheet mask booklet. It says face masks, but I know I just put these in here just for this video. But I have these two foot masks, and they're actually really nice. So it's kind of like a weird thing because they're like little socks that you put your feet in, but you keep them on for, however long you want, like probably 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I think both of these are 20-minute ones. And you just like sit still, maybe when you're working on your computer, studying, editing, whatever you do, or watching TV or something. But I want to put them in this booklet. I shared this in a reel like a little while ago on my Instagram, but this is how I store my face mask. I already went through them, used some up, and the only ones I actually have right now are these two lip masks. So I'm going to keep both of those, and I'm also going to keep the two foot masks that I have. I just really don't use them too often, but these are all still good. Okay, this from Milk Makeup is their Hydro Unigrip Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. This is the only cleansing balm that I have. I got this in PR via Octoly. It is pretty nice, but I'm pretty sure it's like extremely overpriced. So I'm not gonna tell you guys to go out and purchase an expensive cleansing balm. My philosophy with skincare is if it's something that you're just going to use and wash off, go to the drugstore. It's not staying on your skin. And then personally, I like to invest more in the products that are going to be sitting on my skin longer. So that's just my thought process there. But I do like this cleansing balm. I think it's really nice. I don't really have any complaints about it other than it's pretty expensive. So I'm going to be keeping this because I want to use it up, and I like to have different options for my makeup removers. The other makeup removing product I have here is this Garnier Micellar Water. This one is pretty close to being empty. There's definitely not a lot of this left, but I'm definitely going to be keeping this. I use it every now and then, kind of if I have a little bit of extra makeup that didn't get removed with my typical way of removing makeup. I've been using the makeup eraser cloths. I like those the best, and then I'll wash my face with just a cleanser after that. But every now and then, I still have a little bit of makeup residue, and I'll use this to remove that. So I'm going to be keeping this. So let's go with the face washes that I have now. This is my absolute favorite one. This is the Bounce Back Jelly Cleanser from e.l.f. It has hydrating, it says with hydrating coconut. I think it's like coconut water that's in this. I don't know, but I do really like this. It's very gentle. It doesn't really lather on your skin or anything like that, but my skin's pretty sensitive to different cleansers. They usually can break me out, so this is a favorite of mine, but I feel like I run through it very quickly. So I tried this one. This is the Pure Skin Cleanser with oat milk in it. I'm pausing this to say that I'm going to be getting rid of the e.l.f. Skin Pure Skin one because I think it's a very ineffective cleanser and I really don't like it. So I'm going to be decluttering that one. Okay, a product that I'm going to get rid of, this is the Laneige Sleeping Mask. This is one of those brands that's not cruelty-free. And if this tells you anything, I purchased this before I went cruelty-free. Now, I really love this product, I'm not going to lie. This is the original scent one. It smells so good. But I'm so bad about using products like this because I hate to dig in the jar. I actually bought this the exact same purchase when I bought my original Mercury Retrograde palette. These were the two things that I treated myself to when I graduated college. And you guys, this palette having this many pans, I'm hoping will tell you guys that I should probably not still own a lip mask from the same time that I got this palette because I feel like I've had it forever. But especially since it's a lip mask and you're digging in it, I feel like that's just kind of gross at this point. It says 12-month shelf life. I don't always follow that with powder products, but with a product like this, I probably should. So I'm gonna be getting rid of this one, unfortunately. I only used up about, well, I did use up quite a bit because if I remember right, the product actually came up pretty high, but there's still a ton of it left. I only used it to right here. I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to see the usage on that one, but that's a little bit unfortunate. But I do have this little mini Laneige sleeping mask. This is the apple lime one. I am actually going to keep this one because it's a mini and I haven't had it for quite as long. A friend of mine gave this to me, which was really sweet. She bought the pack, I think, that had 4 of them in it, and it gave me this scent. And I still really like it. I don't feel like there's any reason for me to get rid of it, so I'm going to keep this one. Next up, I have this mask. This is the Rose Hips mask from Mario Badescu, and I've had this for a long time, and also I think it dries my skin out, but I felt the need to use it up, and I'm pretty sure it's dried out. Hopefully you guys can see here. I used up a ton of it, but it's cracked right there. I'm pretty sure the actual mask is dried. And even if it's not, I think it's about time that I get rid of this one because I don't think it did anything good for my skin. I actually think it dried my skin out. So I'm going to be decluttering that one. All right, I know I need to speed up because I've got a ton of hair care. So let's kind of rapid fire a few of these. Next up, let's talk about Remedy Herbs. These aren't going anywhere. These are some of my favorite skincare products. I especially love the Golden Glow, but my favorite is the face oil. This is such an amazing product for dry skin. I do have this one as well. This is the Revive Collagen Boosting Serum. This goes, a little bit goes such a long way. I've only used up a tiny little bit of it. Basically where the label is at is how much I've used up. But I probably won't repurchase this one just because I love the face oil so much. But I have it, I want to use it, so I definitely want to try and work my way through it. I'm going to be keeping all of these. Okay, let's talk lip scrubs. I'm going to keep both of these. I have the Tree Hut Sugar Lips. This one is the minty one. I really need to use my skincare up. I am so bad about staying in a routine, to be honest, but this is the Sweet Mint lip scrub from Tree Hut. And then I also have the Cotton Candy one from Tatiana Anissa Cosmetics. I really like this one. A little bit goes such a long way. I feel like looking at this, you might think I would have used it once or twice, but I have used this probably 20 times and it is still there. I can't even imagine how many uses I'm going to get out of this. So I definitely need to use these up. This one might need to go in a project pan so that I could focus on the Tatiana one. I do like how this one is a little bit more gentle because it's a little bit more liquidy. It's not just the sugar crystals. But with my lips being super dry, especially in the wintertime, this one is a little bit more effective in that way, but I really like both of them, so they're going to be staying. The last two lip products that I have, I think I'm also going to keep these. They're both from Bite, and I have the Intense Lip Mask. This one, well, it actually came in a little mini set with the lip scrub, and then I also have the Nighttime Agave lip treatment. I got these, I think, the end of last year. So I definitely need to work my way through them, I would say, because they are minis. And again, I'm just really bad about letting products like this go bad before I use them up. So I'm going to keep them, but I really need to use them. Definitely going to be keeping this one as well. This is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. You guys, I know I've talked about this on my channel before, but I really like it. It's going to stay. And of course, my favorite moisturizer is not going to go anywhere. This is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Moisturizer. I love this stuff so much. I can't not have this in my skincare routine, or at least my collection if I skip it a couple nights or whatever, but I really love this. I'm kind of feeling iffy about this product, and it's for one specific reason, and it's that the packaging is terrible. I thought it was broken at first, but really what it is that this is a very rich, thick moisturizer, and it's in a pump bottle. Luckily, you guys showed me that you can twist this open because it really didn't look like you could, and at first I was like pulling on it thinking I was gonna break it. So you have to pretty much open it and then try and get the product off like that, because the product itself is just too thick to come out of the pump. But I really like the product inside. I think it's pretty effective. It's also pretty affordable from Target, so I really like that as well. I will say I got both of these products in PR via Octoly, but like my opinion is my opinion on them. I like the way the packaging looks, but I don't like the function of the packaging, I should say. So I think for now, I'm gonna keep it because I like the formula, but I'm gonna pay attention to whether or not I actually take the time to do the extra step of using this. So we'll see. But I do really like this serum. This is the hydrating serum. I feel like I've used up a good bit of this, and I think it's really nice and hydrating like it claims to be, which is of course what you want from a skincare product. Like you want it to do what it claims. And yeah, I think I've used up a good bit of this, but it's kind of hard to tell. And this is definitely going to be staying in my collection. Okay, definitely going to be keeping these as well. These are the under eye patches from Pixi. I really like these. I need to be using them up though, because I feel like I've had them for a while. It says it has a 6-month shelf life, but I honestly don't know when I got them, so I definitely need to use them. There's a ton in here, so it's something that I probably need to like almost start using nightly. It says there's 30 pairs. I don't know how I haven't gone through them at this point, because it feels like there's so many in here. I definitely need to use them more. Okay, we've got some SPF products, but let's talk about this one next. This is the Aquaphor Healing Ointment. This is so good for dry skin. It's like a miracle product for me. I have a mini one of it that I showed in my makeup declutter. I use this on my lips as well, like the little travel size one, but I do see that this expires September of this year. So I definitely need to be using it. I've used up a good bit of it, but such a little bit of this goes such a long way. So I need to use it as much as I can until then, but I'm definitely going to be keeping this one as well. Which leaves us with some SPF products. This Garnier one, I absolutely cannot stand. I thought I really liked it at first, and honestly, the formula of it is really pretty, but it burns my eyes. And even if I try and avoid the eye area, it burns my eyes. Like it'll somehow end up getting near my eyes. I don't know if it's just like from touching my face or something, but it seems like a really pretty formula. I just can't use it. They have fragranced ones, but this is the fragrance-free version, which I was so excited about, but I honestly just can't even make myself use this because of the eye burning problem. I am just so surprised by that. It's also only SPF 30, which honestly I feel like is probably enough. I saw this thing on Google where it had like the chart of said like which SPF blocked how many rays, and I feel like it actually is pretty good sun protection, but I'm just definitely going to be getting rid of this one. Okay, I'm going to be keeping both of these. Neither one are expired yet, but I definitely need to be mindful of when they do expire, because this one expires in December and I have barely used any. And then this one from Hawaiian Tropic, this one expires in February of 2024. So I definitely need to kind of prioritize using up the Neutrogena one before this, but I want to use them both up. Now, this is another, Neutrogena is not cruelty-free, but I picked this up because Katie Jane Hughes said that this is her favorite face sunscreen, and especially because it's SPF 70, I wanted to try it out. And I've had this since last summer, and I then got really hooked on Supergoop sunscreens, but this is a really great one. I'm not as particular with my sunscreens. Like if I'm in a pinch and I need a sunscreen, I want to get what works. I have wasted so much money on sunscreens like this, trying to get one that's cruelty-free. And while it is important to me, I just like with sunscreen, I just try and make sure that I have one that I can actually use, because if it burns my eyes, I'm not going to use it, and I honestly just don't have the budget to keep wasting money on sunscreens that don't work for me. So I'm going to be keeping both of these. I think Hawaiian Tropic is cruelty-free, but I'm not 100% sure. On the back it does say that it is cruelty-free, but the little logo is the PETA one, and I don't really trust PETA, so I'd have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure that they are. And I do really like the formula of this one, so I'm going to keep it and try to use it up, especially with the summertime being right now. So out of all the skincare, we only had to get rid of 3, which I think is pretty good, especially because I don't have like a ton of skincare. But let's move on to body care. Okay, body care is another category where I feel like I don't have a ton of products, which is good as far as I'm not feeling like super overwhelmed or wasteful. A big reason that I don't have a ton of body care products is they're all typically pretty scented, and I get migraines with fragrances, so I can't usually use a ton of fragrances. I'm realizing that I'm missing one though. Okay, this is the one that I was missing. So let's jump into it. I picked up these body scrubs from Target recently. One of them is open, one of them is a backup. This is the Tahitian Vanilla Bean from Tree Hut. It's the Shea Sugar Scrub. And vanilla is one of the few fragrances I can typically handle without getting a migraine. These are definitely both going to stay in my collection. I also have this KP Body Bump Eraser from Kopari. This is for KP, and it's like those little red bumps on your arms. This is an exfoliant for that. I got this sent to me in PR via Octoly again. I feel like I have some pretty definitive thoughts with this product now. I think it's very nice. It's a nice exfoliant. I do like that it helps your skin to feel less bumpy if you do have those bumps, but I haven't really noticed anything with this helping the color of the bumps. I don't know if that is supposed to happen. I didn't see anything on the claims, but for me, I really want a product that's going to like help with that as well. But what I do like about this is that it has an AHA, which is the like chemical exfoliant in it. So the beads in it are not extremely harsh, which I like. So overall, I think it's a nice exfoliant. It's not overly harsh for the bumps on my arms, which can sometimes be a little bit sensitive. So I do think it's a nice product, but I just wish that it had a little bit more to it. I did see Sarah Rose talk about a KP kind of similar product, but it's like a lotion that you leave on. And so I'm definitely intrigued to try that out and see if it might help a little bit more than this. If I do try that, I'll be sure to keep you posted. But for now, I'm going to be keeping this. Well, for now, I'm going to be keeping it until I use it up. I do like it. Okay, I have this lotion. This is the Intensive Heal Repair from Earth Therapeutics. I just got this from Walmart. It's just like a basic lotion, I think. I don't really know anything about this brand. It does say that it's not tested on animals, but I really like this. I think it's a nice lotion. I'm about halfway through with it, which is really sad because I've honestly had it for a long time. I'm so bad about remembering to put a lotion on. I know, but I'm going to be keeping this one. And then this one I've never tried before. This is also for your heels or your feet. This is a Cracked Heel Rough Spot Cream. I just have really dry skin, so that's why I have mostly lotion, I feel like, or a lot of lotions. But I haven't even tried this one. I don't even know. It is open. It smells nice. I don't think the smell would bother me. It's like pretty mild. I don't know anything about the brand. My mom actually gave this to me. She won like a giveaway, I think, at her nail salon, and they gave this to her, so she gave it to me. It smells really nice, and I will use it eventually, so I'm going to keep that. I have 2 fragrances only, and they're both like tiny sizes. So this one from Skylar is currently the only one I can use without getting a headache. I'm not sure what the change was with this one, but this is the Juicy Couture Gold. And this is the second bottle I've had of it. And the first one I used up, and it used to be like perfect for me and didn't give me a headache. But every now and then I can wear this, and I feel like I was going through a stage where everything was giving me a headache. So I am going to hold on to this because I really like it. And I want to see if I can try and wear it again and see if it still hurts my head or not. But I'm going to keep it for now. And then I'm definitely going to keep this one up from Skylar. Like I said, this is the only one that I can use right now without getting a headache. But I barely use any. Like, I'm still about right here on the bottle. Like, I've just used up this tiny amount. But I just every now and then like to put a little bit on my wrists so it's not so close to my nose all day. But yeah, I don't really wear it a ton, but I do really enjoy it. And I wear the smallest amount when I put it on. So these two products were both sent to me in PR via Octoly. I'm going to be getting rid of this one for sure. I think that it is like a bottle of nothing that you pay a lot of money for. This is called the Pool Time Glowing Body Oil from Summer Fridays. I think it's terrible. Like, you get some out and then you rub it on your skin and it is just like you put absolutely nothing on, but you might see like a glitter here and a glitter there and a glitter here. Like, it just, I don't understand the purpose of it. So yeah, I don't think it's moisturizing. It says massage into skin wherever extra nourishing moisture and a subtle glow are desired. No. I think this is a really bad product. I don't understand the point of it. So I'm definitely going to be getting rid of this one. I have these tanning drops from Saint-Tropez, and as I want to get rid of them because I don't have the best luck with them, I'm going to hold on to it because every now and then I really want to try a self-tanning, but I haven't figured it out yet. This is one that you can use on its own or you can mix in with your lotion. I've tried to mix it in with my lotion before and I think I'm like putting it on so evenly and everything like that, and then my legs will have streaks. So I want to hold on to this and try it a couple more times, but if I try it like 2 or 3 more times and it's still streaky, then that's going to be a no for me. Also, the instructions on this say to simply blend 2 to 6 drops with your moisturizer, but I'm thinking when you use your dropper and you're using like that as a drop, like a little bitty, one little droplet, it's not that much. So I don't really know like how much they really need you to use for that. It doesn't also tell you like how much lotion you're supposed to be mixing it in. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to work with this, but I'm going to keep it and I'm going to try, I think, 1 or 2 more times before I get rid of it. This body wash from Raw Sugar is the one that I'm using right now. This is the vanilla bean and sugar. It's almost empty. I would say it's about right here, but it's a really good one. I like it a lot. Just got it from Target. It's a good scent. Again, it's that vanilla scent that I can smell without a headache. So I'm definitely going to keep that one. Then I have this one from Dove. I forgot to pack body wash on my recent vacation, so I had to pick this up from Dollar General. Again, this one's not cruelty free, but it's pretty limited on the scents. So this one's the shea butter and vanilla. Again, just needed a body wash, but I'll go ahead and use it up when I finish the Raw Sugar one, so I'm going to be keeping that. Okay, so I also have this product from EOS, or EOS, however you're supposed to say it. This is the Shea Better Shave Cream for sensitive skin. I honestly think that this is just fine. I really want to try the shaving oil from Tea Tree, or Tree Hut. Which one is it? Tree Hut. But what I will say is I used to have the one that's a similar bottle to this, but it was from, oh goodness, I can't remember the name of it. I'm going to put a picture up on the screen. And I had that one. It was like the mango coconut one, I think. I wanted to try a different scent of it, but the only one that they had in store was lavender, and I can't handle lavender scents, so I kind of had to get this one. I'm gonna try and use it up, but I think it's just okay. I don't really love it, but it's pretty good. I mean, I think it's just it's a shaving cream, so I'm gonna keep it and use it up. This is the deodorant that I typically use. It's in the aerosol bottle, which the reason I have this is because I like to keep this in my bag, like my work bag or my purse, and especially like we have earring markets and stuff, and so it's really hot out those, so I like to take this because the spray bottle is just much more convenient for me. So I do prefer this. I don't know, I just really prefer this one. This is the cucumber scent. Deodorant is another category that I have a really hard time with because even the unscented ones typically smell like powder products, and I just really don't like those. I don't think that that's like a flattering scent, and it's honestly just like kind of weird to me to smell like powder. So this is one of the only ones that doesn't give me a headache, so this is why I use it. I love both of these. They're definitely staying. This is like the only lotion scent that I can actually use without getting a headache. However, as I talk about lotion, I remembered I had this as well. But this is the only scented lotion that I've been able to use without getting a headache. I don't know why. Even like vanilla ones sometimes will give me headaches. So I love this one. This is the Twisted Peppermint from Bath & Body Works. It's so good. I wish that I could find a scent like this from another company, but I just went ahead and got one of each of these. right after Christmas time, and I'm just enjoying using them while I have them. Yeah, I really like these and they're not going to go anywhere. I have the regular body lotion, and then I also have the body cream, which is just a little bit thicker, but I honestly like both of them. Definitely keeping those. Okay, this deodorant I got in a pinch from TJ Maxx quite a while ago, and I honestly shouldn't have even opened it. This is from A La Mason, and it's the scent honeysuckle. I thought it would be okay. It sounded like a natural scent. No, this gives me such a bad headache. I don't even know why I still have it, so I'm definitely going to be getting rid of this one. Okay, this is a learning experience for me. I've mentioned this a couple times recently, but I need to learn how to get travel size things. I really like this hand screen from Supergoop, but the fact that it's in a giant bottle made it a lot harder for me to remember to use, because if I had gotten the mini, I could have kept it in my purse. This is SPF 40, and it's just supposed to help you, encourage you to put it on your hands. I'm going to count this in my declutter pile because of the simple fact that it expires this month. So I'm going to try and use it this month, but then I am going to get rid of it because, especially with SPF products, I feel like it's pretty pointless to use it after the expiration. You're not getting the actual sun protection anymore that it claims. So this isn't going to be used up in a month, unfortunately, but I am going to go ahead and count it in my declutter because I'm going to have to get rid of it this month. And then I'm going to be keeping this. This is the Cetaphil moisturizing cream for very dry, sensitive skin. It's the body one. I was gifted this. A friend of mine gave this to me, and I really like it. I've used up a good portion of it. It's really great in the winter especially, but I just don't go through moisturizers that quickly, so I still have a ton of it left. So I'm going to be keeping that. But that's everything for body care. So last up, let's do hair care, which is what I'm the most concerned about here. There's going to be a lot I'm getting rid of. All right, I think you can see why I'm overwhelmed by hair care. I can't even barely fit all of it in the frame, but we're going to be getting rid of a lot here, and I'm going to try and pass some along to anyone who it might work for, because this is ridiculous. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and start out and get some knocked out of the way. I'm going to be getting rid of these two products. I bought these off of Sarah Rosa's recommendation. She loves these. This is the shampoo and conditioner from Garnier. It's the Whole Blends Gentle Shampoo, the Haute Delicacy ones. I just cannot get on board with this just because I think it's just not right for my hair type. I have really, really thick hair, but each piece of my hair is pretty fine. So I kind of thought that this might work for me because I think Sarah's hair is a little bit thinner than mine, but I don't know why, but this just makes my scalp and the hair by my scalp look so oily really fast, within a day. And I typically only wash my hair twice a week, so that just doesn't really work for me. And then the same thing happened with these. Now, my mother-in-law had these and they didn't work for her, so she gave them to me. They also don't work for me. I really love the way these products smell. These are the Honey Treasures from the Whole Blends line. I love all of them, how they smell, but they both just make my hair look so greasy so fast. So I'm definitely going to be getting rid of these, and I'm going to try and pass them along to someone who maybe their hair is a little bit finer and thinner than mine. I feel like that is who these products are for. They just don't really work for me. Okay, I think I'm just going to get all the shampoos and conditioners out of the way because I think that that's what's the most overwhelming here. So, okay, these two products look disgusting, and I think that just can show you how long they've been in my shower. They have so much residue from whatever gets on them, sugar scrubs and everything. I'm getting rid of both of these. This is the Garnier Pure Clean Hair Reset and the Herbal Essence Tea Tree Shampoo. I got these because my scalp's typically pretty dry, but neither one of these really cut it for me, and I was trying to use them up, but I'm honestly just sick of using them and I don't want them anymore. So I'm going to get rid of them. Same thing goes for these two. These are another one that my mother-in-law had. She used up a good bit of them, but she did not like them, and I've been using them, and I feel like I lose so much hair when I use these products. I lose a lot of hair every single time I shower, but I'll tell you guys that these products here kind of helped that, but I don't know why I was just losing a ton with these. Also with this conditioner, my hair was also looking very greasy very quickly, so I'm going to be getting rid of both of these as well. I didn't even say, but these are the Infusion K Keratin Anti-Breakage Shampoo, and these were from TJ Maxx, but yeah, they're just not for me. Now, for the shampoos that I actually like, I love this one. This is the Sunday shampoo from Bumble and Bumble. I use this every Sunday. It's just my way of remembering to just use it once a week, but I love this one so much. I will repurchase it when it's gone. Hopefully I can find it on sale. I used both of these. This is the shampoo and conditioner from Nexus, and I used these on vacation, and I noticed that I did not lose but maybe like 10 strands of hair in the shower, which is very uncommon for me. I typically lose like a lot of hair in the shower, so I noticed that, and then also my hair felt amazing after using them, so I ordered them, or actually my mother-in-law ordered them for me, but after using them, I am very glad to have them in my collection for myself now, and I actually used them yesterday, and my hair feels great today. Again, barely lost any hair in the shower, so now I've used these now 3 times, and I have barely lost any hair anytime using them, and I didn't use them consecutively either. I used those ones from TJ Maxx in between some of these washes, and I lost hair, as well as with the Bumble and Bumble one. I don't really lose a lot of hair, but I don't want to use this every single time I shower because this one is supposed to help you get, like, it's supposed to be like a weekly detox. It's a weekly detoxifying shampoo that removes residue and buildup, so I just don't really want to use that every time I shower, so I'm going to be keeping all of these. These are some definite favorites of mine. I also have this shampoo from Briogeo. This is the Scalp Revival. I want to give this more of a use. I actually haven't used this but for a couple of weeks there, but like I said, I only wash my hair twice a week. But because I'm getting rid of these scalp products that I already had, I was trying to use those up before I use this one, but I just don't like those. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I use this kind of like every now and then when my scalp feels dry, but it's been pretty good lately, knock on wood. But I'm going to keep this for times like that. I'm trying to see, am I forgetting any shampoos? I don't think so. So let's just go ahead and talk about the only other like conditioner products here. And I guess I do technically have this one. This is the Amika Cool Blonde Repair Shampoo and Conditioner trial sizes. I'm going to keep this. I want to try them out. Just like a single use basically. You could probably get multiple, but I got a lot of hair, so I'll probably only get one like double cleanse. I also double wash my hair every time I wash it. That seems to help a lot. Go between washes. I feel like your first shampoo is like getting all of the gunk off, and then the second one feels like it's really cleaning your hair. I don't know. And then I use a lot of conditioner because my hair is pretty long, so I'm going to keep this. Then I have 2 hair masks. This one is my favorite. It's from Eva NYC. It's their therapy session hair mask. It's a giant tub for like 15 bucks. It's an amazing deal. I really love this. Definitely keeping. It also smells really good, but for some reason I have better luck with scented shower products than anything else. And I think that's because they're getting washed down the drain. So I don't have to worry too much about those with my headaches or anything, as well as I take really hot showers. And I think the steam sort of just helps the scent like not give me a headache for some reason. I also have this Garnier Whole Blends hair mask. Now, because I'm using this on the ends of my hair, I'm going to go ahead and keep it. This was like the partner to the shampoo and conditioner that was making my scalp look greasy, but I don't put this on the scalp, so I'm going to go ahead and use it up. But I definitely prefer the Eva NYC one between the two. Then I have this scalp scrub from Virtue. This is the exfoliating scalp treatment. I got this in PR via Octoly again. I really like this. It smells so good, and I think it's a really good product. It is quite pricey though, so I'm still testing it. I don't know quite yet that I would tell you to run out and spend that kind of money on this sort of a treatment, but I will say my scalp has not been very dry, and this is the only thing on the scalp that I've really changed because the shampoo is more recent, but I've been using this a little bit longer and I really like it. Okay, this feels a lot less overwhelming now, so that's good. A couple more scalp products. I have some Scalpicin. I don't use this a ton, just whenever I feel like my skin, like my scalp is really, really dry and irritated, I'll use this. I'm going to be keeping it for that same purpose. And then I also have these 2 kind of scalp treatments. I'm going to keep both of them as well. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival. Again, I got this one in PR. I've used up a good little bit of it. I feel like you kind of go through it quickly, but I do like it again for when my scalp feels dry. Same thing for this one. This is the Garnier Pure Clean Hair Reset Hydrating Serum for dry scalp. This is really nice. It's a little bit more lightweight, I feel like, but they're both pretty good products. But for the price, I feel like the Garnier one is actually just works just fine for me. So I'm going to keep both of them as well. For dry shampoos, I have these three. This one's almost empty. It only has probably one more use in it, so I'm going to keep this, but it should be in an empties video soon. This is the Redken Invisible Dry Shampoo. I got this when I was trying to find a good fragrance-free one. I think this is okay, but it's pretty expensive. I want to say it was like $18, and I really actually like the Not Your Mother's unscented one. So I have this one that's almost empty. Like, it probably has less than 5 uses left, and then I have a backup of it already that I got recently, and I really like this one. I'm going to be keeping all 3 of these, but these 2 should be empty pretty soon. Okay, this is a new favorite of mine. So the girl that cuts my hair suggested this to me for some volume at the roots, because sometimes I feel like my roots just look a little bit weighed down. So I got this from her. This is the Pureology Instant Levitation Mist. And when my hair is still damp, I just spray a little bit of this into my roots and then kind of like zhuzh my hair. And I really like this. I do think it adds a lot of volume. You can use it even if you're not heat styling your hair or blow drying it afterwards. It still adds volume. I typically don't really style my hair, especially with heat. So I like that this can work no matter how you're going to like fix your hair, or even if you're not going to fix your hair. It's a very nice product in my opinion. Definitely keeping that one. Okay. So I have these 2 minis from Moroccan Oil. I need to use these. I've had them since last year for my like birthday gift at Sephora. So I have the hydrating styling cream and then the Moroccan Oil treatment. So I'm going to keep both of these. I like to keep hair products because I go through phases of like wanting to try and make my hair look decent. So I'm going to be keeping most of these like style products. So I'm going to keep both of these. This is a favorite of mine. This is from Bedhead, and it's the After Party Soothing Cream for silky, shiny, healthy looking hair. I love this stuff. I don't know what it is about it, but I think that it's great. It's funny, Clancy Burke was just talking about this on her channel, like how much she loves it, but I really do like this a lot. I think you can find it at TJ Maxx, which is probably where I got it from, but I haven't really found anything that works quite as well as that. I feel like it smooths my hair, but it doesn't make it look like oily or heavy. So I really like that. I have these 2 products from Heritage by Mindy. I love this one. This is the Curl Enhancing Foam. And then I also have the Heat Protectant Spray, which I like, but I don't really use either one of these a ton. I'm going to be keeping them both. I actually have used up a pretty good bit of the Heat Protectant Spray, but I've had it for a long time. Like probably a year-ish, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure, but I do like both of these and I'm going to keep them. Just a warning, if you're fragrance sensitive as well, I have not been able to use some of her products because of the fragrance. I feel like with these, I'm kind of able to handle it, but if I already have a headache, I cannot use either one of these. I do have a review video on Heritage, which I will link for you guys in the eye down below if you're interested to see that. I filmed that quite a while ago, but I still agree with everything that was said in that video. This leave-in conditioner is my absolute favorite. It's from the brand Nelly. I got this in Spain. You can't buy it in the US. I've never been able to find it. I love it so much. I'm going to be really sad when I use it up. Definitely keeping this. I'm going to keep both of these. I really like this. This is from the Eva NYC again, and it's their texture spray. I love this one. It's really nice just to add some nice texture. This one, however, I don't really love. I hate the smell of it. It's their hairspray, but honestly, I use hairspray so infrequently that I figure I might as well keep this one because it's the only one I have. And yeah, but I don't really love it, to be honest with you. I just don't really like the way it smells, and you know, but I don't really want to get rid of this just to buy another one to very rarely use. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. This is a mini also from Eva NYC. It says it's like a 10-in-1 product. And I see that you can use it as a detangler, so I think I'm going to try and use this up as like a leave-in conditioner. I've barely used up any of it, like maybe just below where the label is up here, but I'll keep it and try and use it up, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even remember ever using it, to be honest. I don't know about this one. This, I was trying to figure out like a good fragrance-free dry shampoo. I wanted to do a video on it, but honestly, I just like, I feel like there's not that many options. And a lot of them are kind of expensive. So this is the Kristen S fragrance-free dry shampoo powder. Sounds really nice. It has a nice like sprayer for a powder, which I thought was cool, but I need to use this more and see what I think about it, because even though it kind of looks like I used some up, it wasn't exactly full when I got it. So I'll have to get back to you on this. It does have a 12-month shelf life, which I just don't really care about because it's a powder. I feel like it's always going to soak up oils no matter what. So I'll try this some more and we'll see. We'll go from there, but I'll keep it for now. This is a volume spray gel from Aussie, and I'm kind of wondering, like, why do I have this? I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to get rid of this. I'm assuming that I got this for that kind of like scrunchy sort of look, but I have that foam from Heritage that I just feel like I could use that and maybe the hairspray, and I don't really need this. I don't even remember getting this, like maybe vaguely. I thought that it would help. Yeah, I think I was going to use it for those like kind of braided styles, but I just don't think I need this. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. All right, so these are all the products I'm getting rid of. Not a ton, but I feel like I didn't start with too many. Like I said, I'm going to pass the shampoos and conditioners especially on to someone who can hopefully like them a little bit better. I feel like my hair is just so picky with those types of products, so I just don't want to force myself to use these up. And like I said, like these were passed to me like halfway full as well, so you know, we'll see and we'll go from there, but I'm going to try and find someone who they might work for. So in total, we're going to be getting rid of 15 products today, which I'm perfectly happy with. I'm so glad to get these out of my bathroom. We have a very small bathroom, and I've been feeling very overwhelmed with all these bottles just sitting on the counter. So I'm glad to finally film this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this part 2 of my declutter video. If you didn't check out part 1, be sure to check that out. I'll have it in the description for you. But with that being said, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye.